You know the feeling? You need to see a doctor. You call, you wait on hold, you try to find a time that works, and you finally get an appointment weeks from now. It feels so inefficient, right? Well, it turns out that clunky process is hiding a massive, and I mean massively expensive secret.
And here's that secret: $150 billion. That is how much patient no-shows cost the US healthcare system every single year. This isn't just a small inconvenience. It is a colossal financial problem that, believe it or not, affects all of us. So that's the big question we're going to dig into. Where does all that money actually go? And why, in an age where we have incredible medical technology, are we still struggling with something that seems as basic as just booking an appointment? To really get the solution, we first have to properly diagnose the problem. Now let me tell you, the diagnosis is crystal clear. The old manual systems that most clinics are still using are just fundamentally broken.
And these pain points, they probably look pretty familiar to you. We're talking about no-show rates that can hit 20, even 30% in some places. Think about your clinic staff just wasting countless hours playing phone tag. Then you have those last-minute cancellations that leave these gaping holes in a doctor's schedule, while at the same time, patients who really need care can't even get someone on the phone to book an appointment after 5 p.m. It's just a vicious cycle of inefficiency.
And this chart really puts the scale of that problem into perspective. That big slice isn't just a number. It represents up to a third of a doctor's entire day just gone. We're talking empty chairs, wasted resources, and a ton of lost revenue, all because the old system just can't keep up.
Okay, so if that's the disease, what's the cure? Well, the prescription for this isn't some little band-aid, it's a completely new way of thinking. We're talking about an AI-powered system that's designed not just to manage the schedule, but to actually cure the underlying problems causing the chaos.
And this right here is the fundamental shift. This is the game changer. Instead of scrambling around reactively trying to fill a slot that just opened up, the new goal is to proactively prevent that slot from ever becoming empty in the first place. And when you look at the data, wow, it's just undeniable. Check out this comparison. With the old way, maybe you get a 10% drop in no-shows if you're lucky. With an AI-powered system, that jumps to as high as a 50% reduction. The time it takes to book an appointment plummets from over 7 minutes of phone tag to under 2 minutes online. And the impact on the bottom line? You go from losing hundreds of thousands of dollars to actually recapturing that revenue. So how does it pull this off? Well, the secret sauce is a technology called predictive no-show scoring. Think of it like a super accurate weather forecast, but for appointments. It's an AI model that analyzes all the different variables to predict with up to 89% accuracy which appointments are most likely to be missed.
And it's not some magic black box doing this. The AI is actually looking at really practical, logical things. It looks at a patient's past appointment history. Do they show up on time? It looks at the type of appointment, the time of day, and even, get this, things like local weather patterns. It pulls all this data together to make an incredibly smart prediction.
But it's not just about the predictions. The whole system works together. There's a 24/7 portal, so patients can book whenever it's convenient for them, not just during office hours. You've got automated reminders that reach people where they are, on their phones. And my favorite part, an intelligent wait list. That means the second a cancellation happens, that slot is instantly offered to another patient who needs it. It creates this seamless, self-healing schedule. Okay, so all of this sounds fantastic in theory, but does it actually work in the real world? Let's take a look at the proof because honestly, the results are pretty staggering.
Just listen to this from a major US academic medical center and published in the Journal of Medical Internet Research. They didn't just fill a few slots, they filled thousands of them and added an estimated $3 million in revenue in just 9 months. That's not just an improvement, that's a total game changer.
Or check this out. Here is a case study from a large multi-specialty network. The before is on the left, the after is on the right. By switching to this kind of predictive system, they saw a 42% reduction in no-shows. That visual makes it so clear, that's a massive operational leap forward, freeing up thousands of appointments for patients who are waiting for care.
And this isn't just happening in the US. This is a global solution to a truly universal problem. A forward-looking study of primary care centers all across the UAE found the exact same thing. AI-enhanced scheduling dramatically cut down on wait times and no-shows. So,
How does a clinic actually get these kinds of results? Well, the research points to 5 key best practices. It all starts with giving patients the power to schedule themselves, which, by the way, 83% of them actually prefer. Then, you layer in smart reminders at key intervals. You have to turn on that predictive scoring right from day one. You enable the automated waitlist. And finally, you integrate telehealth slots to offer more flexibility. It's a really clear roadmap to success.
So when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway here? It's that this isn't about technology just for the sake of technology. It's about using these incredibly intelligent tools to finally build a healthcare system that works better for everyone. It's more efficient for the staff, it's more profitable for the clinics, and it is so much more accessible and friendly for us, the patients.
And that really leaves us with one last fascinating thought to chew on. If AI can come in and so effectively solve a $150 billion problem that we all just kind of accepted as the cost of doing business, what other huge, expensive, hidden problems are lurking in healthcare, just waiting for the right solution to come along?